What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, first we need Bruce Wayne here to explain to you why you can't own a Cane Corso. Bruce, come here buddy. You sleeping? Huh? You sleeping? Well, your tongue just went in my mouth, bro. You can give me all the hugs and kisses you want, but you gotta keep your tongue out of my mouth. Reason number one, you don't like hugs and kisses from a 155-pound dog. I like hugs and kisses from you. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I love you too. All right, let's get settled. I can't talk while your tongue's coming out because it always goes in my mouth. You ready to do this video? Hug me more first? Okay, can we do it now? Okay, I think we can do it now, guys. Let me just get resituated. Bruce Wayne and myself figured we'd tell you why you can't own a Cane Corso. This breed, unfortunately, is not for everyone. As sweet and lovable as they can be, they just look like big teddy bears. This relationship isn't what you're gonna get if you don't understand what you're getting yourself into. I hope that makes sense. You can't get a Cane Corso if you lack leadership skills. Are you a born leader? Do you understand what it takes to be a leader to your canine companion? If not, then I highly suggest not getting a Cane Corso. I get it, dude. Yes, you want all the love. If you're not a leader to your dog, any breed, but especially a Cane Corso, you're gonna have a dog that takes over the house. A dog that makes decisions for themselves versus you making decisions for your dog. If I open the door to go outside, I tell him to go outside. I do not allow him just to walk outside on his own. I make the decision for him. And that's just a very small example. Now take away all the leadership, all the training that my wife and I have done with this guy. He's gonna start making decisions on his own. He's gonna start walking out when he wants to walk out. He sees some food on the table, he's gonna pick it up and eat it. He wants to chew up the couch, he's gonna chew up the couch. I'm trying to tell these people why they shouldn't own you, and you're like doing everything the opposite, like being so sweet and loving, and now they're all just gonna want this big cuddly teddy bear. And just because you don't have the leadership skills now or the dog training ability right now, doesn't mean you can never own a Cane Corso, doesn't mean you can't get one in the future. But I highly suggest understanding leadership, understanding training. There's a ton of training courses linked in the description below that will teach you how to train your dog, how to be a leader to your dog, how to socialize your dog, how to train your puppy. Everything you need to know. If you use code JASON with the links in the description, you will save 10% off those courses, and those courses are life-changing. Those courses are a very small price to pay to have the perfect canine companion that is like your best bro, like your one-in-a-lifetime dog. Highly recommend going through the courses. Even if you understand dog training, it's always good to refresh your brain if you haven't trained a dog in a while. Go through those courses, educate yourself, maybe even learn something new. Take that knowledge and power and put everything into your dog. That way you're not making mistakes in the fly. That's why I always suggest to understand training before actually doing the training. You don't want to make mistakes with any dog, especially a guardian breed like a Cane Corso. You should not get a Cane Corso if you've never owned a dog before. This breed is not for a first-time dog owner. A breed that is like next level in what you need as a leader, what you need as a trainer, and what they need from you as an owner. And you don't want to make mistakes with this dog. You want to do everything proper from the start. It's much easier to train a dog to do something proper versus accidentally training them the wrong way and then have to untrain them and then train them and reinforce a new behavior. And now we got the leans. You should not get a Cane Corso if you're not ready for a absolute 100% total lifestyle change. These guys are not your English bulldogs of the world. That was my previous dog before Bruce. The dude was lazy. The dude did not need a ton of affection. He did not want a ton of affection. He didn't need as much exercise as this guy. He didn't need as much socialization as this guy. If you're not ready to completely flip-flop your life and sacrifice certain aspects of your life, you're not ready for a Cane Corso. You have to decide if you're willing to sacrifice hours out of each and every single day to take care of your Cane Corso. You need to feed them, you need to exercise them, you need to mentally satisfy them, you need to train them, you need to socialize them. All of that takes time out of your day. It takes time from your sleep schedule. It takes time from hanging out with family and friends. It takes time from going out with the ladies. You guys ready to give up your love life? You don't have to totally give it up, but it will impact that love life. But then you get a new love like this, he just stares at you with those loving, beautiful eyes. You need to make sure you're ready to sacrifice certain aspects of your life to raise one of these magnificent breeds. You can't own a Cane Corso if everyone in the household is not on board with socializing, training, and being a leader to the dog. You may think it'll be fine if just one person handles the dog. It's not. The dog needs to understand pack hierarchy and where it sits in the pack. If you're the only one doing the training, doing the feeding, doing the socialization, it will see you as the leader, but it's not going to see your significant other or your kids as the leader. So in that situation, what's going to happen is the dog's going to think it's you and then him, and then the rest of the pack is the family. It can't be like that. The dog needs to see it as you, your significant other, your kids, and then them. Cane Corso is a working breed. You should not get a Cane Corso if you can't give these guys a job. Giving your dog a job, no matter what breed it is, be it a Labradoodle, a Golden Retriever, a Bulldog, a Cane Corso, they're happiest and most mentally satisfied when they have a job to do. If you can take their internal instincts, such as being a guardian breed, and use that as a job, that will just satisfy them level 10. Don't get a Cane Corso because you think they're cute, lovable teddy bears. As discussed, yes, Bruce Wayne's a cute, lovable teddy bear to me and my wife. He's not gonna be like that to everyone, but he didn't come that way. He came that way through love, training, leadership, socialization, all the things that my wife and I did with Bruce Wayne ended up creating this magnificent, glorious creature who I literally cannot live without. Like, he's my best bro. They're a very serious, loyal, sensitive breed. People don't realize how sensitive this breed is, which is why you have to have patience when training and raising these guys. As a puppy, these guys are happy-go-lucky. They love everyone. As they mature, they start to not care about strangers as much. They may become standoffish with strangers, which is why high levels of socialization are so important, so they understand what's not a threat. If you want a 100% super mellow dog that doesn't bark, that's not reactive to people coming in your yard, then a Cane Corso is not for you. I get that message a lot on Instagram, Jason Corey 411. My Cane Corso barks at everyone that comes into the yard. What can I do? You got a guardian breed. They're instinctively guardians by nature. Something comes on their property, they're going to alert you that something's on your property. They aren't gonna want something on their property. So if you don't want that type of behavior in a dog, then do not get a Cane Corso. You can't get a Cane Corso if you have a very small apartment or home with no place for them to exercise outside. They can thrive in a small apartment or home. My house is pretty small. It's under 1,700 square feet. We have 2 Corsos, but we don't allow rough play in the house for the most part. We do have a 1 acre yard that's fenced in where the dogs can go outside, run around as much as they want, play. So just know that if you do live in a small home or apartment, you have to have access to a place outdoors where the dog can run around and get plenty of exercise. And along with that, you need to realize that you're gonna have to be outside in the elements with your dog a few hours every single day if you have that situation where you don't have your own fenced in yard. Are you willing to do that every single day, 365 days a year, Christmas, New Year's, hungover, it doesn't matter. Your dog requires you and your dog's gonna require that from you. Don't get a Cane Corso if you don't like extreme love and attention. Look at how close he is to me. Him on top of me like this is like a typical thing. If I'm on the couch, Bruce Wayne's chin is typically on my lap or on my shoulder, or my wife's. Justice likes to curl up and lay across us as well. This is a breed, unlike previous dogs I've had. They were very loyal and they wanted to be by me, but they weren't like wanting to be touched by me constantly. These guys require that emotional touch, that touch to feel love. If you're not the type of person that is touchy-feely, that wants to love up on their dog or be loved up by their dog, a Cane Corso is not for you. If you lack patience, you can't own a Cane Corso. This breed's extremely sensitive, despite what people may think. So you can't be yelling at them. You can't be screaming at them to get them to respond to you. They will be highly responsive to patience, to calm, consistent tones. They're going to feed off your energy. If you're angry because your dog's not listening to you, if you're upset, your dog's gonna feel those emotions and it's going to show in how your dog is acting towards you. They're so sensitive, I like to say that I feel like if I was to yell at Bruce, I would hurt his feelings and he would like walk around pouting. You can't own a Cane Corso if you can't afford to own a Cane Corso. And there's no shame in that. I'm not trying to put anybody's finances down. They are an extremely expensive breed to own. I'm not even discussing the upfront costs to purchasing them. When you have a giant breed dog, vet bills are going to cost you more if you have to give them medication because they require more medication. Medication can range from actual medication because your dog's sick to their monthly flea and tick medication. I think I spend around $70 on Bruce every single month just on flea and tick prevention. 155 pounds. He eats a lot of food. The bigger the dog, the more food they're going to require, increasing the cost to own one of these guys. Pet insurance. I suggest every single person that owns a dog get pet insurance. Pet insurance on larger breed dogs costs more every single month. And I have 2 videos up on the cost to own a Cane Corso and the cost to own 2 Cane Corsos, which is a great reference for you guys. Now, everything that I do, you don't need to do, but it just shows what we spend on our dogs. That way you can just wrap your mind around expenses and what you may personally required to spend on your dog. Like I said, everybody does things different. I feed a raw diet. You may want to feed kibble. That will reduce your cost, but they're good videos to reference. This is all stuff you should really consider before getting a Cane Corso. I know a lot of you guys are perfectly capable of owning a Cane Corso. This community of dog lovers is amazing. I don't call myself a dog trainer, even though I kind of am a dog trainer. And the same for you guys. I know you guys don't consider yourself dog trainers, but a lot of you guys watching are high-level dog trainers that have dogs that are this well behaved, that have dogs that are this well mannered. Tons of you can own a Cane Corso. I just really want people to understand what it takes to own this breed. You're not getting set up for failure. I'm helping set you up for success when you get one of these guys, either tomorrow, down the line, or maybe never, because you realized after watching this video, it's just not a breed for you. No shame in that. My wife and myself don't have kids. We spend a lot of money on our own dogs and a lot of time and resources on our own dogs. Couldn't be happier with this guy. I never thought I could love a dog this hard. His energy is just so calming. He's just, you think he's beautiful on the outside, like he's 10 times more beautiful on the inside. I can't even like begin to describe what an amazing creature he is. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you do all the things on the way out. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, ring my ding-a-ling so you miss any of the newest videos on Cane Corsos or Bruce Wayne or Joey Justice. Until next time, Bruce Wayne, Joey Justice, and myself will see you later, guys. Bye.